Hi everyone! Today we're going to focus on a dense shrub called ashwagandha, or to use its scientific name, Withanthia somnifera. The roots of ashwagandha are used for its medicinal benefits. Here in North America, ashwagandha is usually taken in pill form, but in India it's been used in traditional medicine for over 3,000 years. Historically, it's been used to increase longevity, relaxation, immunity, fertility, endurance, and stamina. Ashwagandha is also said to be a powerful adaptogen and anti-stress agent. It has links to many benefits, including being an anti-tumor, anti-inflammatory, and an antioxidant. All of this has earned it its nickname of Queen of the Herbs.
We decided to focus on the Bioclinic Naturals Ashwagandha root supplement. They claim that taking their 600 milligram capsule once daily enhances cardiorespiratory fitness. We decided to dig a little deeper to determine if ashwagandha lives up to this claim.
Since we are evaluating the effects that ashwagandha has on cardiorespiratory fitness, we want to address what it is and its importance. It's defined as the ability of the circulatory and respiratory systems to deliver oxygen to mitochondria in the skeletal muscles for generating energy during physical activity. It's been widely researched in the context of physical performance and serves as an indicator of all-cause mortality. Many studies use maximal oxygen uptake, or VO2 max, to assess cardiorespiratory fitness, which is often considered the gold standard. Studies often suggest that the reasoning behind ashwagandha increasing cardiorespiratory fitness is because it increases hemoglobin levels and red blood cell counts. And while this rationale is interesting, the studies were done on mice.
Throughout our research, we found many studies highlighting a promised connection between ashwagandha and its potential to increase cardiorespiratory fitness. Upon evaluating the methodologies used, many of these studies were randomized control trials or meta-analysis. These included practices such as blinding and placebos with sample sizes over 30 participants, which increased the significance of the studies. Consistently, the findings across these studies showed an improvement in VO2 max when compared to the control groups. As you can see here, this meta-analysis from 2021 covers multiple studies that shows a significant increase in cardiorespiratory fitness results. When we took a closer look into the studies used, there are very low p-values and an increase in VO2 max. It is worth mentioning that one study used the same dosage as Bioclinic Naturals and showed improvements in VO2 max, which suggests that Bioclinic Naturals product could improve CRF. Another study reported that VO2 max results in elite Indian cyclists increased by 16.1% in males and 9% in females. This is important because it is often hard to notice small improvements in high-level athletes, which shows that these results might not only be statistically significant, but also practically meaningful. These results also suggest that ashwagandha may have a stronger impact on males than females. However, most studies don't analyze or differentiate results between genders, making it harder to draw conclusions. This lack of comparison could mean that ashwagandha's reported benefits could be less advantageous for women, or different doses might be needed.
As you can see, the research suggests that ashwagandha can improve cardiorespiratory fitness, which means Bioclinic Naturals could have been straightforward when presenting their evidence to their consumers and still made lots of sales. However, someone should have told their marketing team this because there were numerous problems with their presentation. They often made multiple claims within a single sentence and placed all of their in-text citations at the end of the sentence, making it really difficult to match their claims to specific studies. Additionally, they only used 3 of the many supporting references in regards to cardiorespiratory fitness. One of these, study 2 here on this slide, was only done on rats. Another one of the studies referenced, study 3 here, was mostly well done. However, they used the beep test to estimate VO2 max instead of measuring these results directly using a metabolic cart. This decreases the validity and the reliability of the study.
Even though the research suggests that there is a link between ashwagandha use and increase in VO2 max, it's hard to recognize these results to everyone when considering the sample
demographics. Most of the research examining this relationship includes participants of Indian descent who are young and healthy adults. One study focuses on elite Indian cyclists, mentioning that their VO2 max results might differ from Western countries due to genetics, muscle fiber types, body composition, and training methods. Many of the studies do not control for the use of other dietary supplements, ergogenic aids, diet, or exercise. The participants are simply asked to stick to their normal exercise programs. The timing of the delivery is not always controlled for, and the doses vary widely from 300 to 500 milligrams, taken once or even twice daily, making it hard to know when and how much to take. Bioclinic Naturals dosage does fall within this range, so it may be an effective dose. Many of the original studies connecting ashwagandha to increase in VO2 max are outdated, taking place during or before 2015, decreasing their applicability and validity. It's very important to note that all studies that showed improvements were on people who exercise regularly, so the act of exercising may be important for ashwagandha to have an effect. More studies are needed to see if it can improve or maintain cardiorespiratory fitness in people who aren't exercising.
Bioclinic Naturals doesn't specify how long their product should be used for. This might be acceptable because recent studies claim that ashwagandha is safe for all age groups, genders, and even pregnant women. However, a lot of the research they refer to was done on rodents, flatworms, or other animals. It's important to note that claims about pregnant women are based on studies done on rat fetuses. Also, many of the studies on safety lasted 12 weeks or less, so safety for long-term consumption is largely unknown. Even in these short-term studies, some participants had adverse reactions, including hallucinogenic effects. Luckily, these symptoms went away after they stopped taking it.
Overall, several studies linked ashwagandha supplementation to increased cardiorespiratory fitness, yet limitations in subject diversity and methodology and incomplete safety information decreases the applicability, reliability, and generalizability, especially as many original studies are over 8 years old. More research is needed, including studies to ensure its safety and effectiveness for a more diverse population over a longer period of time. For athletes wanting to improve their cardiorespiratory fitness, it may be worth giving it a shot. Just be mindful of the duration and to exercise over the course of the treatment.